We gotta hold for room tone real quick.
Do you guys do that too when you record?
No.
You'll hold for room tone. Justin, every time. Every time you laugh during the hold for room tone, it's serious business.
I know.
Why do you
Sorry.
do that?
Well, you hold for room tone so you can actually get the background noise of the room. Then I can isolate it in the noise reduction, and then I can isolate all the echo out. And I lately figured out how to get it even better. So, did you know you can look things up on YouTube?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Oh.
It's been a rough 20 years. Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. So speaking of YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Look at this. I think I want to give a shout out to the videos on YouTube that are titled "Try Not to Laugh."
Why?
I just want to give a shout out to that. It just restores my faith in humanity. That
All right, Justin, shut up. Because we just got an incredibly important email.
Damn, bro.
From Mr. Nintendo.
Damn, bro.
All right, let's just start the show. Welcome to Punch the Clock. The only podcast that is recorded against Justin's will. I'm your host, Marshall.
And I'm Justin.
And we're joined with Noelle today.
Yes, I'm here again.
Ding, ding, ding. Return guest.
Yes.
Return guest.
Happy to have you. First off, we got to ask you the question we ask every guest. Hey, is our score changed? Are we better coworkers yet?
What was the numbers again?
So you
What's
give
the
us
highest?
I think he gave us sixes, yeah.
But what was the highest?
7.
Oh, I'll bump you up to a 7.
Sick.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sucks for you, though.
Why?
She looked at me and said that.
Oh. How about me? 7? All right.
All right, you cool.
Cool.
Okay, so we got rushed because we got an email from Mr. Nintendo. You know, the owner and CEO of Nintendo.
Mr. Nintendo.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to go ahead and read out the most important listener mail we've ever gotten, right?
All right.
It's called Casting Call. Boys, we need your help. We here at Nintendo have recently released our cast for the new Mario movie, and reception has not been great. In short, we cooked it. So boys, we here at Nintendo need you to recast the entire movie. Your $5 fee is in the mail. We look forward to your casting decisions. The future of our company is in your hands. Thanks in advance, Mr. Nintendo, CEO of Nintendo. P.S. Please get Noelle to help you, as she seems to be the only confident one you've had on the show so far. Again, boys, you cannot screw this up. The future of Nintendo rides on this. XOXO, Mr. Nintendo.
Ooh.
X hugs and kisses from Mr. Nintendo.
Yeah, and after that, he includes a picture that I'm glad we can't show on the show of himself. I will say, Mr. Nintendo, very handsome.
Mm.
Handsome man. But not why we're here.
I'll let you keep that one to yourself.
You don't want to see it.
I don't.
Okay.
I'm good with that. I'm good with not seeing it.
So we gotta save Nintendo America, guys.
So I think, what is this, released to come out next year, 2022?
2022.
2022, okay. So I think we can help out Mr. Tendo.
Mr.
Nintendo.
You know the video game company, Nintendo?
Yes.
They made Mario?
I've heard of that before.
Okay, you've heard of them, right?
Yeah.
They're a small company. No one's ever heard of them. They had a couple of hits back in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
That made nothing good ever since. Yeah. I think we can save them. They're very clearly like down in the dumps company, and they need our help.
I think we can do it.
Along with Noelle.
I think.
They specifically requested you, Noelle. Mr. Nintendo himself.
Oh my goodness.
She's the only so qualified one.
He should be. He's an important man in Nintendo. Gaming company of America. And he's very handsome. Very
I'll
handsome.
take your word for it.
I'm not showing the picture. That's from me, apparently.
Okay.
You keep that to yourself.
Keeping that picture of Mr. Nintendo. All right, so let's go over the characters that are going to appear in the Nintendo movie. So if you're unaware, Nintendo's making a movie, a Mario movie, the first one since the 1993 box office bomb live action, and it is going to be animated. So the character list we have is Spike, Kamek, Cranky Kong, Donkey Kong, Toad, Bowser, Peach, Luigi, and Mario. And we're going to be treating this like a Debate Me Coward episode, and it's going to be a long one today. And we're going to vote on every single character.
This is going to be good. So can I take the listeners through who they have lined up for the cast, the voice cast?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So most notably, maybe up until 4 days ago, Peach was listed on IMDb, and she is no longer listed, but we're going to include her in the mix just in case. So right now, her voice is blank. Spike was a comedian.
No, it was Anna Taylor-Joy.
Yeah, she's not listed on IMDb anymore for it.
Yeah.
When I
Peach
typed
is
it
not
in
listed.
yesterday, her name comes up with the casting.
Oh, is she
Really?
back in it?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they added that. Okay.
So
All right.
Peach has been cast.
I just
stand
know because I had to
corrected.
do research.
The Peach scandal is over. We sold.
Yeah. All right. So Peach was who Noelle said.
Justin, what if, to prepare herself for the role, she got herself kidnapped for a couple days?
To build up some hype.
You gotta prepare for the role of Princess Peach.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You gotta.
That's dedication.
Yeah.
Let
That's
it be
like
known-
really living.
Let it be
in the
known
role.
that Noelle just gave me the largest eye roll I've ever seen in my life. I want that for the record, listeners. If you can't see it, but it was a big
It was just
one.
straight up like whites.
It
like
hurt.
I'm
So-
an eye roller.
All right, so Spike is being voiced by Sebastian Maniscalco. Kamek, the wizard, is being voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson. Crazy.
Two characters I had no idea who they were.
You didn't know
Spike
Sebastian?
is a random character from Mario Universe.
Mhm.
He's like a little mob
Mhm.
boss, kind of spiky boy. And Kamek apparently is a wizard that
Wizard,
is
yeah.
Bowser's adopted father.
Hmm.
I didn't know Bowser had a dad.
Yeah, who knew?
All right, I'm sorry. I just want
No,
people
no,
to
it's
know
all right.
because I had no idea who they were.
I thought some guy just drew him. That's how he came to be. Fred Armisen is playing Cranky Kong.
A good choice.
Keegan Michael Key is playing Toad.
A weird choice.
Seth Rogen is playing Donkey Kong, which I can kind of see.
I can kind of hear the voice, but do kids think Seth Rogen is cool? I feel like that was our generation, and even we
Yeah.
didn't find him that cool.
Jack.
Do you think Seth Rogen's cool, Noelle?
I don't really think it matters in that dynamic because it's an animated film.
Do you think
You're not going to see him.
like he's mostly known for stoner films? Is like Mario movie gonna have like that kind of vibe?
Come on, he was in Knocked Up. I mean, it's quite a
He
swing.
was in
Yeah.
The Lion King. He animated the live action version of it.
Really?
Yes. He
Oh.
was Pumbaa.
I didn't see that one
Oh.
for many reasons.
Yeah, I didn't really watch. I tried watching the first 10 minutes. I was like, nah, I'm good.
Mm.
Yeah. All right, so the Lion King live action movie, add it to the things we don't respect on the show.
No respect.
Whoever is running that wiki, let me know.
Jack Black as Bowser, Charlie Day as Luigi, and Chris Pratt as Mario.
And as Nintendo said when they said it, he's like, Chris Pratt's gonna be Mario. He's so cool.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen a company fanboy over Mario.
Yeah, so no wonder why they're in need of revamping this list because although there's some good key players on here, overall I just don't think there's a lot of good cohesiveness and talent.
The only one I really liked was Charlie Day for Luigi. Even
can
that
see
made
that.
me maybe do a double take. I was like, really?
Yeah,
Well,
I can see that.
see it.
Yeah, good for Charlie Day.
Chris
I mean-
Pratt, I have no idea where they're going with that.
I
You
can
know-
see him doing the voice, though. He's very comedic actor.
Yeah.
That's his niche.
The only thing I can see them doing with that, though, is they'll have a Mario doll or something where he'll start the beginning of the movie and he'll do the, "It's a me, a Mario," and then he'll cough and be like, "Oh, sorry, I don't know why I sounded like that."
Yeah, I mean I'm gonna typecast for a minute, but he went from a goofy role in Parks and Rec, which is I think kind of what we might be hearing in our heads for the Mario voice.
Yeah.
But then he went serious for quite some time.
He did the Lego movie.
Yeah, he did the Lego
Oh, he
movie.
did-
He
he
did
did? Oh, I didn't know
Galaxy of the Guardians, and he's
Uh-huh.
very funny in that, too.
Yeah,
Galaxy
that's
of the Guardians.
I mean, Guardians of the
It's
Galaxy.
it's a whole galaxy of these protector people. It's a very nice place to live. It's right next to our galaxy. It's much nicer.
All
But,
right.
we should probably get going because that's a long
Yeah, this is a
cast.
long list.
So let's start with least important characters and
Okay.
go with Spike.
Are we going one Spike? All
We'll
go
go
for
around
one?
the table, then we'll vote on Spike. We'll write it down, and at the end of the show, guys, we will tell you the final casting list and who won the most. But I guess I'll go first for Spike. So my pick for Spike, the very unimportant character that I did not remember was in Marioverse, I picked Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper.
And my whole reasoning is I like Bradley Cooper. And I want to see him get some more work. I feel like he needs some work.
When I've researched Spike, he doesn't really have a speaking anything.
That's fine.
So
I just like Bradley Cooper.
Is he your man crush?
I just like Bradley Cooper.
Is he your man crush?
I mean, he does a good job as Rocket Raccoon. I mean, I expect there to be 3 lines for this character at most, or for some reason he'll be the villain. I like Bradley Cooper for it.
Okay.
I have no real reason for this character. I was like,
yeah,
Bradley
this
Cooper.
one was kind of hard, I feel like, because he doesn't, he just makes noises.
Yeah.
So I picked Jonah Hill, because I feel like...
Jonah Hill. Wow. Okay.
All right, that's actually a good one.
I feel like he would give a little comedy factor to it, and also doing the weird noises. I could see him doing that. So
I can see it.
Yeah,
I can see it. As long as they don't go super bad with this film. Maybe they are.
Yeah. That's what first came to mind when you said Jonah Hill.
Super bad.
Yeah, super bad.
but he's done a lot of serious roles too. So
Yeah. I mean, Wolf of Wall Street.
He's kind of changed his
image.
Persona.
Yeah.
He started hanging out with Leonardo DiCaprio instead of Seth Rogen. Now he's a big name actor.
Yeah. That's why I picked him.
All right, I'm going. My choice? It's going to be The Rock.
The Rock.
The Rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
You know what's
for
funny?
Spike.
I'm going to say this right now. Those 2 people you just said are for other characters of mine. So,
Is that right?
yes,
Yeah.
I find that interesting. So I want to hear that after.
I'm not going to lie. I also have The Rock picked for a different role. Later down the road.
That's awesome, though. That's really cool.
But I might change it. Just I have a second person.
Okay.
Just if
I do not. I go with my gut.
Well, I just thought maybe somebody else would be choosing The Rock. I did not expect him to be Spike. But
so Spike for me was a hard one to fill in.
yes,
And,
that was the last one for me.
And I was just trying to go through my head of all these different voices. So that's when I landed on The Rock.
Yeah. Y'all actually had thoughts and opinions when y'all were doing theirs. Every time I come in to do these things, Justin has stuff written down, the guests have stuff written down. I feel like Noelle did the most amount of work. Every time we come and film one of these things or record them, I just kind of shoot from the hip and say the first dumb thing that comes to my brain. This is the first time I wrote anything down for this podcast.
Nice. But you do a good job at shooting from the hip, though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's not dumb. What you say is not dumb.
I feel like sometimes it comes out really dumb.
I don't think so.
In my brain, I feel like I'm speaking like Shakespeare, and then when it comes out and I listen back later, I'm like, what was I trying to say?
Have you ever listened back to these episodes and listened to me?
I've had to edit.
And I have stuff written down.
Justin, I edit every single episode. I listen to it 10 times over. Yes, I've heard.
Come on, man. It can't get much worse than that.
It gets worse. I'll listen back to me sometimes and be like, wow, I really slur my words when I talk sometimes and just mash them all together.
I do the same things. You're thinking faster than you're speaking.
Yeah.
I'll be talking to people in my day-to-day life and be like, why do they keep on asking me what I said? Then I listen to the podcast and I'm like, oh, because I'm just illegible.
I do that too. So.
My speech pattern is cursive. If I had to put it anyway. Imagine reading sloppy cursive and that's just how I feel like I speak sometimes. But anyway, so I guess we have enough to vote on Spike, the pivotal character Spike in this film. I can't imagine he's in the movie for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah. I think we can vote on that. No?
You want to vote on?
Yeah.
Right.
So
don't vote for yourself. No, you are.
I'm gonna go with.
Don't look at my.
No, I was trying to remember who your person.
Don't look at my paper.
Oh, yep. So
Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper.
Because I like Bradley Cooper.
Those are difficult because I honestly can't see The Rock doing that at all. So I'm going to have to go with Bradley Cooper.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just because
I want to see him
I vision The Rock as a different person in Mario.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen Bradley Cooper in a movie in a while that wasn't a voice action movie. Yeah. Anyway, Justin, you can go next.
Let's see. So Bradley Cooper or Jonah Hill? Gosh, I don't know if Jonah Hill has the voice for that. I don't know. So I may have to go Bradley Cooper.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
That's a clean sweep for me.
Yeah.
I was going to vote for Jonah Hill.
Well, that kind of ruins then if you have that person then, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, you can pitch him later.
Well, he can't be in the movie twice.
Sure he can. He can make a different octave in his voice. I believe in Bradley Cooper is the greatest actor of our generation. Do not doubt Bradley Cooper, Noelle.
I'll swing my vote to Jonah Hill.
No,
so she has the opportunity to give her
argument.
If you want,
it's Bradley Cooper.
Okay. All right.
Don't diss Bradley
I have
Cooper.
another person in mind too, so it's fine.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
He deserves to be Spike for some reason.
All right.
Again, it's probably 10 minutes long in the role, but
I like to go. Which one are we gonna do? Kamek? Oh, I don't know how to say it.
So
Kamek next.
Kamek, I think. Spike is our Bradley Cooper is Spike.
Yep.
Noelle, I would have voted for Jonah Hill, just to be clear. I just want you to know that.
Thank you.
It's important for me that you know that.
Okay.
All right, so the next role we have is Kamek, who is the weird turtle wizard thing on the broom that is apparently
doesn't really speak either.
Doesn't really speak except for in text in the games, and is apparently Bowser's adoptive father, which I didn't know, and I thought it was like a mother figure or a witch for the longest time. So
I did get some audio that I found on YouTube, and it was kind of like a more of a higher pitched like sound sort of. But we'll let Noelle go first.
Okay, I chose Johnny Depp. Just seems like this would be a character he could fulfill.
It's a deep pull.
He's done some very odd movies, and he can do his voice in different like dialects and like change everything. So I feel like he would just be that, he's not going to be in the whole movie, but he'll come in, do his little weirdness, and then leave.
Okay.
I can actually see that. That's not bad.
Yeah,
Can we afford Johnny Depp?
Yes.
All right, sick. We got the budget.
If you can afford Bradley Cooper, I feel like you can afford Johnny Depp.
Okay.
All right. No salary cap here.
No salary.
No
cap.
budget
Right.
here.
No budget.
No budget.
No.
This is like fantasy.
Guys,
fantasy
I just got another message from Mr. Nintendo. It says, "Hey, boys and girls, just forgot to mention in my last email, there is no salary cap for this movie. Go nuts. XOXO, Mr. Nintendo." And there's another photo that he has sent me. It's a lot of Speedo photos, folks. So it's kind of weird. But, yeah, we got no cap. Good news.
Good news. No cap. All right. Marshall, you want to go?
No, you go. You go ahead.
You want me to go? All right.
You go ahead. Because mine's going to blow your brains.
Mine's about to blow your brain. Kristen Wiig.
For Kamek?
For Kamek. Kristen Wiig for Kamek.
Actually, I can kind of see that.
So, I just think that the audio clip that I listened to online, I feel like she's got that like cadence of speaking, and that if she transferred that cadence of speaking to making sound, then I think she'd be a really good pick.
I can see that because it does kind of have a high pitched noise in the game.
Yeah. So I'm going Kristen Wiig.
All right. Well, my choice was Ryan Reynolds.
Nice.
I want sassy Ryan Reynolds to be making fun of Bowser while he's helping him around, because it is Bowser's kind of helper in the video games. And I think that sassy energy would be great to bounce off of Bowser.
I almost made it on my list, but then I was like, there's been a lot of Ryan Reynolds movies lately.
Hey, you can't have enough Ryan Reynolds.
I love Ryan Reynolds, but I was trying to like dig a little deeper. There's so many actors out there.
I'm just trying to get an all-star cast of Hollywood men on to this movie. Like Ryan Reynolds, Bradley Cooper.
I
think these are all of Marshall's man crushes.
Yeah, I do.
Now I can think that that's a theme.
I'm already going to vote for Kristen Wiig for this.
Sweet.
No, we haven't even gotten to voting yet. No, we're done.
All right, Marshall, make your argument.
Ryan Reynolds. What argument? I've already lost the vote. That was harsh. Well, I guess I'll put my vote in next, and I had Kristen Wiig or Johnny Depp. Dude, I kind of see Kristen Wiig doing it, if I'm being honest. Although Johnny Depp was a good pull.
That was a good one. You're going Kristen Wiig too? Okay. Sweet, I got the win. I will, because I mean, not that my vote counts here, but we could make a B list of all the...
Nah.
Okay. I think Ryan Reynolds may be like too high energy for that kind of role. Okay. I think I might have to go Johnny.
I'm sorry,
But not that counts for anything. But
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds, I failed you. And
No,
I'm sorry.
he's great. It's just
He is.
I feel like there's also a little bias too because there's a newer movies of Ryan Reynolds, so you're like automatically gonna say, oh, he can be in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, Ryan. We'll get him next time, buddy. So the next character we're doing is Cranky Kong. Justin, why don't you go with yours first this time?
Yeah. So originally casted as Fred Armisen, which that's I could totally see that, and that's of all things that we don't respect on this show, that's a totally respectable.
We respect Fred Armisen.
Hugh
Jackman, no, but Fred Armisen. You know what you did, Hugh.
So this was a tough one, but I'm going with Dax Shepard.
Really, Dax Shepard.
Dax Shepard.
I haven't heard Dax Shepard in forever.
Yeah, so he hasn't been necessarily in a whole lot of movies. He does a lot of podcasting, and I listen to his show a couple times a week. So, kind of knowing his voice, I can see how he can get it to that Cranky Kong type mode.
I can see it.
Yeah,
I can see it.
yeah.
Noelle, would you like to go?
Yeah. So for Cranky Kong, I have Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ooh,
Really?
Yes.
the Governor.
For Cranky Kong.
Yes. I feel like he'd give that very like grumpy old man type vibe.
In Austrian for some reason.
Yep.
It's like, do y'all remember Cranky Kong being Eastern European? Was that in the games?
He can lose his accent a little bit, but I just feel like he'd be a strong presence. He would just be there.
I would kind of prefer if he kept it. If I'm being honest. I want Eastern European Cranky Kong now. That sounds great. Back in the old country of the Kongs. That'd be awesome.
That's a really good pick.
All right, well,
Arnold. Donkey.
for my Cranky Kong pick, I went with Clint Eastwood.
Oh, okay.
Because he was the crankiest actor I could think of in Hollywood.
He is. That's a good one.
I just think he'd do a good job. When I think cranky old man, I think Clint Eastwood.
That's funny. You guys both went with a cranky old man.
We did, yeah.
Which I guess
For
makes
Cranky
sense
Kong.
for Cranky Kong.
Arnold Schwarzenegger hasn't been in anything recently, so I
Yeah.
also thought about that too.
Yeah.
That's true. I feel like we all fell out of love with Arnold. Mm-hmm. Poor Arnold. Although I'm okay with Fred Armisen doing it, but yeah, Clint Eastwood is my pick for the quintessential cranky old Cranky Kong.
Okay.
Get off of Kong Island or whatever.
Are we?
I don't think that's the right movie.
I don't think so. That sounds
I
like
quoted
Planet of the
a really
Apes,
bad
maybe.
movie. Oh well, not my problem.
Time to vote.
Yeah, time to vote.
All right. Noelle?
I'm gonna go with Clint
So-
Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
All right.
Marshall?
My choices were Arnold
Or Dax Shepard.
Dax Shepard. I think I'll go with Dax Shepard.
Wow. All right. Dax, I hope you're listening to this.
Congrats, buddy.
All right. And, oh, man. So when I think Clint Eastwood, I think of Trouble with the Curve.
I think of Gran Torino.
I've never seen that.
It's where he's a cranky old man who's racist and rehabs a teenager for some reason.
Oh, really?
It's not very good by today's standards, but in 2009 it was great.
I don't know. Do you think he'd have the energy to do this?
Yeah, and we need a winner for this, so.
Yeah, I know.
If that is an influence at all.
I mean...
Unless a tie is all three of them voice the character at once.
I do like the Arnold pick. I think he's been out of the game too long, though. He might have...
So is Clint Eastwood, though. What movie has he been in recently that you can
He's been directing a lot of movies.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
really?
not.
He's still in the movie business.
Okay.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's been in, like, movies, acting-wise.
He's been
Yeah.
the governor. That's it.
That's been
Yeah.
years, though.
Mm-hmm. It's a tough choice.
Actually, it's just, like, I would have picked Dak, but I just don't see him doing that voice or anything.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's why I went with Clint, but I wish I could choose mine because I feel like he's the best one.
I went with Dax because I couldn't really see Arnold being that character.
I could.
I think I'm just going to split it and go Arnold.
Okay, well, we
We need a winner? Oh, yeah, we can't split it. Yeah,
we really
okay.
need a
Okay,
winner
Clint.
for this
All
one.
right, so I got to go Clint. We got to go Clint.
After some rigorous bullying, I have won the role. You're welcome, Mr. Nintendo. You're wise. Put your faith in Noelle.
All right, so next up we have Toad. Is that right?
I think that's Toad.
Who is originally casted by Keegan-Michael Key. I can kind of see that, and I think that's a respectable choice, but we're going to give him the boot and pick another.
Yeah.
You want to go, Marshall?
Yeah, I will. I decided to replace him with Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay.
Because I think it'd be hilarious to hear Samuel L. Jackson say,
"Do you know what he sounds like, Toad?"
Yeah. That's why I casted Samuel L. Jackson.
I'm pretty sure he can't hit those notes.
I'm not asking. I don't want him to hit those notes, Noelle. That's not the point. I want to hear Samuel L. Jackson and his voice go, "Princess is in another castle, Mario!" Because it would be absolutely hysterical to me.
It's like 5 octaves higher, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe throw in an MF in there.
Alright.
Just throw in the one swear. The one swear they get in this movie that makes it PG-13 is Samuel L. Jackson calling somebody an MFer.
All right.
As Toad.
So I'm going with... Do you mind if I go, Noelle?
Yeah, no
All right. I'm going to go with Brian Baumgartner, who is Kevin from The Office, as Toad.
Oh.
Okay.
Deep dive.
And I think that, like, if you take Kevin from The Office...
I can see it. He can do those voices.
Exactly. And bring his voice up a little bit.
Yeah.
I think he can make a good Toad.
That's
I think
a good
he
one.
can make a good Toad.
Maybe.
No, I do not want to see that.
I guess I kind of see it.
Yeah.
I kind of see it.
Kind of see it.
I kind of.
He doesn't want to see it because
I know.
he wants his character.
Well, I can't vote for it, so I'm like thinking now, which one can I see of yours?
Okay.
Alright, so my person for Toad is Cillian Murphy.
How do you spell that?
I would just put S. Murphy.
S. Murphy.
It's actually C. Murphy.
C. Murphy.
Yeah.
Things I don't know how to spell. That's a new segment on the podcast.
Cillian.
Like
yeah.
cellophane?
I'm pretty sure I'm even saying it wrong.
Okay.
But he's been the Scarecrow. He's been in various movies.
Mm-hmm.
He's in Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders? Is he the main character in Peaky Blinders?
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
that guy.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. I was not picturing him for whatever reason.
Okay. And then he was also in the recent movie Emily Blunt, the... why am I blanking?
Not important.
Like, you know who he is.
No one saw it.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, you did. With
I
John
did?
Krasinski.
What movie?
Him and his wife. Oh my gosh, why are we blanking? This is terrible.
Is it the Quiet
Place?
Yes, too. He's in that
I
too.
haven't seen the second one.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, you keep telling me to go see it, and then I
Yeah,
get
it's really
distracted
good.
with other things, like trying to figure out if I can make a s'more on my stovetop. I'd be like, I should go do that thing, and then I'm like, look, marshmallows. Ooh, chocolate. Ooh, graham cracker. And then I eat the s'more, and then I remember I'm gluten intolerant, and then it's a bad day for me.
That's
Just a little peek into my mind, people.
That's a journey.
It was.
That is quite... Thanks for sharing that journey with
Yeah.
us.
I'm going to go ahead and vote. What were my choices?
So you get to vote on either Brian Baumgartner from The Office, Kevin from The Office, or C. Murphy.
Kevin from The Office or Peaky Blinders guy.
Mm.
I'm going Peaky Blinders guy.
C. Murph. Okay. So I've either got Samuel L.
Well, let's let our guests.
Oh, sorry. I'm being rude.
Oh, I'm going to pick Kevin. From the
Kevin?
Office, yes.
All right.
I know I'm calling him Kevin. His name's Bo.
What?
What's his name?
Brian?
Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Bo something?
Baumgartner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with him.
Okay. Go with Brian. Go with
He
Brian.
would bring chili to the production set.
Oh, that's true.
That is a plus for nothing else.
All right. So I think my vote has to be C. Murphy because we've got to pick a winner. So
I'm sorry, Samuel L. Jackson. You've been in every other movie known to existence, though, so maybe you don't need the money.
Finally won one.
You won one of the
Good
other
job.
ones, right?
all right. So let me do a quick rundown of what we've got so far because we're almost halfway through the list. So we've got Spike as Bradley Cooper, Kamek as Kristen Wiig, Cranky Kong as Clint Eastwood, and Toad as Cillian Murphy.
Yep. So what's the next one?
Donkey Kong.
Ooh, Donkey Kong.
DK, Donkey Kong.
All right. Well, why don't you lead off, Justin?
All right, so Seth Rogen is the original cast, and
I kind of see it. I'm not gonna lie, I can kind of see it.
I can kind of see that, but I think that I'm going to go with my man crush of Will Arnett.
Really? Why Will Arnett?
He's a top dog when it comes to voice action.
No, I meant why is your man crush?
Oh, I mean, I can tell you later after the show.
Okay. Weird.
So I'm going Will Arnett.
This whole podcast has just been like me and Justin talking about men we find attractive. Two guys. One is married and the other one's engaged. Noelle, any man crushes you would like to get out there?
Well, I had my heart set on Paul Walker, R.I.P. So.
Oh, poor Paul Walker.
You doing okay?
Do you think he can do?
Years later, I'm still holding up.
Do you think he can do the role for Donkey Kong? Is that your pick for Donkey Kong?
No.
Like post whatever that word is.
Post-mortem.
Thank you. I forgot the word mortem for a second.
Well, I can't remember anything, so you're fine.
Oh yeah. So it's
All
not
right.
Paul Walker.
No.
It's Ghost.
No.
All right. I don't think we could have gotten him anyway. He's very tough to reach.
Was that your pick?
apparently.
No.
Oh.
No, he's too tough to reach.
Alright, so I struggled between Donkey Kong. I had two people, but I'm going to go with Russell Crowe as Donkey Kong.
Okay.
Because I feel like he'll give that, like,
I don't hate it.
crazy energy towards it. Because Russell Crowe's kind of an interesting actor. He can play multiple hats, so I feel like he could do that. And he's got a deep enough voice, like, also could, give that effect to Donkey Kong.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So when I decided to pick my Donkey Kong, I thought of who looks the most like Donkey
Oh
Kong.
my gosh.
And I went with The Rock.
The Rock, okay,
That was
okay.
going to be my person, and that's why I decided to get
I'm picking The Rock for Donkey Kong. He big muscular, and Donkey Kong big muscular. I didn't really have any other reasoning other than I liked it. I went with my gut.
Yeah.
And Mr. Nintendo said to go with my gut.
You go with your gut.
In the third email I didn't read out here. It was a little too much.
Noelle, who you voting for?
The
The Rock or Will Arnett?
Rock.
The Rock.
Thank you. I guess I'll go next. Who's my choice? Will Arnett
Or Russell Crowe?
I think I'll go with Russell Crowe.
Russell.
I can kind of see it. It's a very close one, actually, between those two. I could picture both of them in my
Yeah,
head.
that's why I had him on my list here.
Will, I'm sorry, buddy. Sorry you lost that one. But you're making Reese's money, so I think you'll be just fine. I'm going to go with The Rock. He's the voice for Reese's, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
that's
Reese's
cool.
commercials.
I didn't know that.
So, ask me anything you want to know about Will. So he's the voice for he's the voice for Reese's. He's the voice for GMC trucks.
He's the voice of Batman.
He's the voice. Yes, and he also hosts the Lego Master Show as well.
Are GMC the ones that do those like really gruff man commercials?
Yes.
Or it's like, if you want the feeling of riding a GMC truck,
That's Will.
it's like getting punched in the face while someone hits you with a cucumber.
Exactly.
Riding the F-150, that's the wrong company.
No, not that.
Is it
It wouldn't be an
Ford
F1. No, not Ford Tough.
Y'all know the commercials. Like, y'all can picture that music in the background. Like, yeah, Future Marshall added in some rock music in the background for that.
Yeah.
Listeners, you'll understand what I'm going for.
All right. So The Rock won Donkey Kong. Next up is Bowser. Originally casted by Jack Black. School of Rock.
See, that one I didn't hate either.
Shallow Hal.
There were like a good 4 of them on the list originally. I didn't exactly hate.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't love, but I didn't hate them.
Yeah, for me, I actually mine says keep. I'm not giving Jack the boot.
You're just keeping Jack Black.
I'm keeping
huh?
Jack, yeah.
Okay. If you can
Is
make
that
it
okay?
work. I guess so. I didn't put any firm rules on this.
Okay.
Let me check with Mr. Nintendo. I'll send
Can
him
you
an
tweet
email.
him? Can you tweet him quick?
Yeah, I'll send him an email real quick.
At Nin.
Be cool. No, while I'm tweeting Mr. Nintendo, why don't you go ahead and...
So my Bowser is going to be Michael Keaton. He's got a very serious and comedic timing about himself.
Batman.
And, yes, the best Batman. Anywho, we won't argue that. I can go deep into that. Anywho, so Michael Keaton as Bowser. I feel like I was also reading Bowser, so he's kind of funny, I guess. That's what I was reading about, like his lines. So that's why I also picked him.
Yeah, he's kind of comedic. He's in love with Princess Peach.
Yeah, I just feel like, because Michael Keaton is Beetlejuice. Iconic.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I did Beetlejuice.
So
That's right.
But he also has that, raspy voice too, so I feel like he fits the character.
Okay, that works. Hey, I got an email back from Mr. Nintendo. Apparently, he's very hard-pressed for what I have to say to him. He says, hey guys, if you want to keep any of the casts that we've cast already, that's cool. I trust y'all's judgment. XOXO. And then there's another picture of a Speedo. So, yeah. Yeah, I guess you can keep them, Justin.
All right. Excellent. Who do you got, Marshall?
So for Bowser, I did a surprise pick. I don't think y'all saw this coming. I picked Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold.
For all the reasons Noelle listed earlier.
Let's see if you can make a win here.
I will tell y'all my audible for Arnold, if he had gotten picked earlier, was Vin Diesel for Bowser. But I am going Arnold Schwarzenegger because I want an Eastern European Bowser.
Okay. All right, so we've got Michael Keaton, Arnold.
Iconic Michael Keaton.
The iconic. I stand corrected. The iconic Michael Keaton. the good old Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jack Black. So, Noelle, would you like to vote?
It's between Arnold or Jack Black.
I'm gonna go with Jack Black.
Jack.
No. That was hurtful. Personally, I'm hurt. So who are my choices? Michael Keaton or Jack Black?
No, the iconic Michael
The iconic
Keaton.
one.
Yes.
Before he was washed up.
He's never been washed up.
He's been a little washed up.
No.
I am...
Always doing the roles.
I think I'm going to go with Michael Keaton.
Oh,
Michael. Well, I've got to go with Michael.
Yes.
Sorry, Arnold.
Yes.
Noelle,
Okay.
coming
I'm
alive.
feeling it.
All right, well, we've got 3 left.
Let's go to the Peach.
We're going Peach. All right. Oh, okay. So I've been talking about this for a couple days, and just to preface this, I think that Noelle and I may have picked the same person, but we will see.
Okay.
But you know what we didn't pick?
What's that?
We didn't pick today's sponsor. So let's go to the sponsors.
Do you know who is helping pay our bills today, Marshall?
Nah, man. Who's keeping the lights on here today?
Here are our sponsors for today's episode. Today's sponsor.
Today's sponsor is interrupting someone while they're talking. Hey, does someone have something important to say?
Marshall.
Interrupt them.
Marshall, stop interrupting.
Interrupt them. And now back to the show. Thanks, sponsors. Now you're going to say, your Princess Peach?
My Princess Peach pick. So I don't know, what was her name?
Huh?
The original cast.
Anna Taylor-Joy?
Yeah, that. What Noelle said. So look.
Whoever that
Are you
is.
ready for this? Are you ready for this pick?
Wait, is the person currently cast the woman from Queen's Cabinet?
Yes.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. The main
Yes.
chess player.
Uh-huh.
I was about to say, I think the only other thing I've seen her in is a movie called The Witch,
Yes, she's in that.
which is actually
She's also-
pretty good. I recommend
She's
it.
also in the
I feel like
James
horror.
McAvoy movie where he's like multiple personalities.
With
I'm not
Leonardo
following.
DiCaprio.
No, James McAvoy.
Oh.
It's
I haven't seen it.
yeah, you've definitely seen it.
I've seen it?
Yeah.
How
I
can
don't
you-
know how anybody's not seen this movie.
How do you know what I have seen? Noelle, I'm a little
gosh.
concerned.
You had to.
Noelle's like, you've seen this movie, Marshall.
I feel like you had to have.
I don't
And I
think I
am
have.
just like blanking on every movie possible right now, so I'm.
Alright, well, why don't you Google that?
Okay.
You
All right,
gotta-
are you guys ready for this?
I am ready.
This is like this was like my most confident choice for Princess Peach.
It's a split. Split, the movie.
Split?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my goodness.
Is it
You're
good?
living underneath a rock.
Hey,
Yes.
let's take a break for Peach. Is it good?
Yes.
Recommend?
Definitely.
Like
Real good. James
7 out of
McAvoy
7?
is so good in it.
7 out of 7 movie?
Yes.
Okay, deal. I'll go watch it.
All
Sorry.
right.
Sorry, Justin.
No, hey, it's okay. It's okay. Ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Britney Spears.
I
That's
did not
Peach.
choose that person.
Okay.
Okay.
Really, Britney Spears.
Yes.
I don't think she wants to be famous right now.
I don't care. She's fresh out of conservatorship.
That's
She is
exactly her
new.
father's attitude that
She
you're
is.
taking there.
She is.
It's voice acting. She could do it.
Yes.
I like
Yes.
it. I like the choice. Automatic win.
I mean, if you don't care about Britney's wishes. I mean, we've already had a man not caring about her wishes for years.
I feel, like
Well
I feel like she'd choose it. She'd be like, "This is an amazing role for me."
I get the feeling she kind of just wants to retire at this point. But hey, who am I to speak for Britney? Leave Britney alone.
Anyway, Britney Spears. I think, was that the golden buzzer? Did I get a golden buzzer on that? Or
I don't think
for
you...
me, because you're gonna win. This for me.
Okay, well,
Sorry.
Noelle, why don't you go ahead and pitch yours? Well, I think I'll wait to win over.
So I had
I'm already down one
I had
vote,
Anna
that's
Kendrick first, but now
Okay,
I've
okay.
chosen Amy Adams. I feel
okay.
like she
Those are
would, yeah, she would be a great fit for Peach, just because she's like a princess quality to her. Not that because she has been a princess in the past, but she's also, I don't know. I just feel like she would fit the role really well.
Yeah. That's a good choice over Anna Kendrick. Anna Kendrick is pretty good, but I think Amy Adams is definitely better. Yeah.
Well, you're both wrong. I picked Margot Robbie.
I had her too, but
Specifically when she's playing Harley Quinn voice.
But see, that is why I didn't choose her.
I want nothing but the Harley Quinn Margot Robbie voice.
They just-
I want Peach
That's
to be like,
overdo it.
Bowser! What you doing, you Goomba? It's a really bad impression of her, but whatever.
that was interesting.
Thank you.
Editing that's going to be future Marshall's problem.
Problem. Hey, like I said before, past Marshall, present Marshall, not that great. Not that smart. Future Marshall, that guy's got it. Hate past Marshall, though. Like, present Marshall hates past Marshall a lot.
Showed past Marshall some love. He got present Marshall to be present.
Yeah.
That is like such a mind trip.
All right. So we've got a vote.
Do you see the same colors I see and smell the same smells?
What?
As long as we're going down the mind trip route.
Britney Spears, Margot Robbie, Silent T, and Amy Adams. Noelle, who are we voting for?
Britney Spears.
Britney.
Why don't you go ahead,
Britney.
Justin?
Sorry.
You know, for the first time on the show, I'm not the one that's for first.
You just kind of had to do it.
You know I gotta beep that out, right?
Justin,
Noelle.
for the first time.
When?
You said damn in the beginning.
Oh, we keep that in.
Oh.
Yeah, you can say damn all you want.
Oh.
But you can't say okay, it's a Britney witch. There you go. You can
Okay.
do that
Well,
out.
I still gotta go back and edit it, Noelle. Keep your filthy dog mouth to yourself.
Welcome to the show where we insult our guests.
I'm going to leave.
I actually
If you're going to talk that way, please do. This is a family show, believe it or not.
I actually passed by a house that had, people have vanity flags, like by their driveway and stuff, like maybe their favorite sports team. Well, this one was hashtag free Britney. I was like, that's serious.
Yeah.
That's
That
pretty
is a
serious.
serious problem.
Anyway, thank you for the Britney vote.
Hey, Britney Spears, congratulations. If you're listening to this for some reason, I know you just got an iPhone. Congrats. Hopefully, can you rate us 5 stars too? That'd be great.
All right, Marshall, you want to go?
Why don't you go ahead so I have some semblance of believing that I might win.
All right. I'm not familiar with Margot Robbie. I've heard the name.
Australian actress, plays Harley Quinn.
I've never seen the movie.
I think she was also in that show My Name is Earl.
She's not.
Who am I thinking of?
Someone completely different.
Oh.
Jamie Lee Presley or something like that.
Oh. Okay.
I'm going with Amy.
Amy?
Amy Adams, yeah.
Now here's the interesting. Do I pick the actual actor or I just make Noelle happy?
You pick what you feel would be better.
Justin, how many wins have you had?
Let's see.
two.
I've only got one so far.
1.
Yeah.
All right, Justin, you can have this one. I'll vote for Britney Spears.
Yes. If there's anything I leave this episode with, is a win for Britney Spears.
Yeah,
A win for Britney
that's what we all want.
is a win for everyone.
Yeah. Again, Britney Spears, congratulations. We love you. Please come on the show if you want. Or don't. Not my problem.
All right, guys, we are almost there on this marathon of a list. Next up is Luigi, originally casted by Charlie Day.
This was the only one I thought was perfect casting, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. But I do have a pretty good alternative. But, Noelle, you want to go?
Oh, boy. So I was going to say Bradley Cooper for this, but he's already been...
You can say Bradley Cooper. As we established, Bradley Cooper is amazing.
Mm-hmm. It was going to be Andy Samberg, but then I didn't really like that.
Ugh.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with Bradley Cooper.
Hey, listeners at home, when she had said Samberg, I visibly cringed. I want y'all to know that.
What?
I visibly cringed when you said...
I was just thinking, because he's done SNL and everything, he could be
Visibly.
very, like, on it, like, playing that character.
Ugh.
Well, I picked Bradley Cooper, so there you go.
Yeah, good, perfect. Never
And
not pick
this
Bradley
would give
Cooper.
him a lot more acting ability in this role over Spike. If we go back to that, like he
That's
can
true.
actually show his acting chops.
He can do both. He can do both. They can do all sorts of voice editing. That's not Future Marshall's problem. That's the other guy. That's that.
All right. Who's going next?
Why don't you go ahead?
All right. So I had two. I had an initial knee jerk, and then I had a kind of like afterthought.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give you both, but then I'll give you my final submission. So my knee jerk was Joe Pesci.
Okay.
Okay.
He's older now. You know, his voice may not be there where it needs to be.
Yeah, that's the only thing with him.
I think Joe Pesci of like Goodfellas Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
I think, you know, would be a good
He
one.
Made a
But
good Cranky Kong.
I was in the right. Yeah, he would have been good.
Yeah.
And I was in the right realm when you said he was older.
yeah.
Yeah.
However, my final submission
Uh-huh.
is Rob Lowe.
Okay.
So if you can like imagine hearing Chris Traeger from Parks and Rec,
Yeah.
that like kind of high energy, kind of more high pitched kind of tone, then I think Rob Lowe's your guy for Luigi. But tell me why I'm wrong, Marshall.
I'm just not seeing it, if I'm being honest.
I'm glad you're being honest.
Thank you. I'm working on it. I'm trying to be more honest with myself and others. There's
Who's
no
that?
joke there. There's no joke there. It's just honest Marshall trying.
Who's here?
Hey, don't laugh at me, man. I just opened up to you.
Yeah, I support you.
Okay. Listeners at home, he is not. His face does not convey support.
Who do you got?
My pick, originally I was going to keep Charlie Day because I actually thought that was perfect casting. But I decided we need a method actor to do Luigi justice. Justice? Did I say justice or justice?
You did.
That was
Is it
weird.
fair or justice? And
In your brain?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, I'm not editing that out. I'm going to keep my mistakes in there.
there you go.
Learn from them. Improve.
Who is
Always improve.
Always be improving.
So I decided I'll swap him out for the only other man I know who could do the role justice, and we need a method actor for this, so I'm going with Jared Leto.
Who is that?
God.
Jared Leto played the Joker.
Oh, okay.
He's also the singer for 30 Seconds to Mars.
I think he's got a good voice. I think he'll hit the notes we need him to hit. Because this is a kids movie made by the Minions Company. There's going to be a musical in it. Probably a dance party at the end of
Who was
this.
your person again?
Rob Lowe.
Or Jared Leto.
Wow, completely bipolar people.
He's going to get in the character of Luigi. He's going to be wearing green all the time. The hat. He's going to go on, woohoo! He's going to be doing all sorts of things.
I love Jared Leto. That is like one thing I have an issue with.
He's going to be stomping on Goombas. He's going to make a Goomba. Get it, like, genetically create a Goomba for our world, and then he's going to stomp on it. That's how dedicated Jared Leto is.
I have to go Rob Lowe.
Yes.
You're not going to... Did you already put yours?
Yeah, I said it was Bradley Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Bradley Cooper.
I don't know why I thought that was a pretty good one.
So, I don't know Jared Leto.
I feel like you know Jared Leto. You definitely... Have you ever seen... what's it called? Requiem?
No.
Okay. Well, go look up Jared Leto later. You'll be like, oh, I should have picked that, Marshall.
All right. So I'm going to trust you on that. Because I just
Are
can't
you?
see... I don't know if I can see Bradley Cooper.
I actually read a lot of articles. A lot of people wanted Bradley Cooper to play Luigi. So I
Really?
went with that, yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
I mean...
Like, Like, to me, he doesn't even sound like Rocket in real life, but somehow he makes his voice sound like that. So.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does make that raccoon voice.
So,
I've seen the movie. Yeah, the raccoon that chitters all the time. Very impressive. To hear Bradley Cooper go, cheep, cheep.
How about you vote?
Oh, you can't figure it out?
No, I can't. I'm being indecisive right now. You and Bradley Cooper. So that means I got to go with Bradley Cooper.
You're going Bradley Cooper?
Yeah, I got to go with Bradley Cooper to pick a winner. So
I did not
Bradley.
get Jared Leto.
Sorry,
Jared. All right, that leaves us with the final and last.
the star of the show.
We got to get rid of Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt, you know what you did. And that's not being Mario enough to be Mario, I guess. I don't know. The internet was really mad about that one.
Yeah.
Which is weird. The more you say it, the more I can see it. Like, my first knee-jerk reaction was like, no, but like after the Lego movie, I can kind of see him getting there, but he won't be doing the Mario accent.
Yeah.
It'll just be Chris Pratt voice. There'd be a joke about how, either he's like a TV show is what the premise of this movie is, and he's like, look, these dolls don't even sound like me. He's going to pull a string, and it's going to be, it's me, I'm Mario. He's like, that doesn't sound like me. What the heck?
I got you.
Yeah, there's going to be some joke about it, and then it's just going to be Chris Pratt voice the whole rest of the movie.
Yeah.
Also, long shot call, I'm putting in there that they are actors, that it's all, Mario is tired of being an actor, and there's going to be a joke about Bowser joining them for Mario Kart later. Or golf or something.
I lost you on that one.
All right, well. See, I think the plot of this movie is like all the games have just been stage shows and plays. And afterwards, they're all actually friends because that makes sense for the rest of the games where they're playing Mario Kart and stuff together. Because why are you keep inviting Bowser places?
Gotcha. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Unless he's just like a coworker.
I got you. So this is like Mario after party.
Or it's going to be a weird movie where Mario gets kidnapped and the rest of the Mushroom Kingdom has to save him. And they all team up to do some sort of heist to break him out. And Spike's the bad guy for some reason.
I like this. I like where this is going.
And then the rest of them are like, oh man, we really have undervalued Mario for a while. His job's hard.
Yeah, because they tried to step into it, but they couldn't. Princess
Peach and Luigi save the day, and then at the end of the movie, there's going to be a dance party for some reason because it's a bad kids movie, and bad kids movies have dance parties. And then they'll do an after credit scene where they tease Wario and Waluigi. And the internet will just lose their mind at that and forget how terrible the rest of the movie was. That's my plot for this movie.
Man, my head hurts after that.
And I just got a message from Mr. Nintendo. Marshall, shut up. Now we have to rewrite the movie. XOXO, Mr. Nintendo.
Let's get to our submissions for Mario. Dun dun dun. Noelle?
I have Chris Messina. He's been in Mindy Project, in The Sinner. He's been in a lot of other movies. He's actually Italian. So.
See the guy from Manda Mencia?
Huh?
No, that's Carlos Mencia.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was about to say, that's a weird pull.
No, I might have to bring out a picture real quick, just so you have a visual.
Gotcha.
But I feel like he'd be really good for Mario.
Is he a voice actor, or?
He hasn't done voice acting before, I don't think. I could be wrong, though, because he's always, randomly in movies. So that's him.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I've seen him before, maybe.
Okay.
So.
It's a weird pull.
You know what's funny? Is that I'm talking about him, and then that is one of the articles is about Mario.
That's creepy.
The phone's been listening to you.
Yeah.
Well, no, I typed in his name, and that's the article that came up.
That's weird.
But I feel like he'd just be a good fit. He's not a really well-known actor, but he's been in a lot of really good movies. He's done TV shows. He's also Italian, so I feel like that's another factor in it. I feel like it'd be a good, character to be that's not such a big main star. I feel like it could make him a big star.
So we don't want star power to pull him
No, you have the star power throughout the rest of the cast.
All right. Mystery Mario. Got it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Otherwise, me too busy going, who is this guy? Okay. Justin, why don't you go ahead?
Yeah, so this person, I think, is a clear winner. And that person is Matt LeBlanc. Or Joey from Friends.
Why? Because Mario can go on stage, look at Bowser, and Peach be like, hey, how you doing?
he's got the. I think LeBlanc is probably a French name, but I mean, I think he's got the kind of tone of voice similar to that Italian American, accent, so to speak. That he would be a clear, easy transition to Mario, where it would be near effortless for him to sound like actual Mario that we all grew up know and love.
I'm gonna be honest.
Drop the mic.
I haven't seen Friends. Not one episode, and every time I've tried to watch Friends, I had to quit like 5 minutes into it.
Noelle, have you?
I've seen all of Friends, yes.
Oh, nice.
Everybody loves Friends, and I feel like
I watched it when I was growing up. And
I feel like I'm the one person who's just like, I don't like this.
Yeah,
it's not for me for some reason.
I'll have to find like a few episodes for you to watch. That
everybody tells me that. They're like, go watch this episode. And every time I get like maybe 10 minutes, and I'm like, and then I move on to trying to make s'mores on my stove top.
Oh my god!
All right.
Hey, we call that in comedy a callback.
A callback
Joke. And you know what's also funny in comedy? Explaining jokes. You see, earlier in the show, like, I'd said I was trying to make s'mores because I go on tangents. And that's why I made that joke right there.
I see.
And
you brought it back.
It's really funny if you just over-explain a joke.
I gotcha.
I've been told this. Like, Noelle, did you know that's why I made that joke?
Yeah, I did.
Like, when you put the s'mores, like, you understand s'mores?
Yeah.
Where you put the marshmallow and you warm it up with some chocolate.
Who's your Mario?
Like, the s'mores, Noelle. All right. Listeners at home, a s'more, if you don't know, is like a graham cracker, chocolate, and some marshmallow.
I'm pretty sure people know what s'mores are.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't assume things. This is 2021. We don't assume things
Google.
anymore. They do have Google. Hey, listener, go Google s'more.
Who is your Mario?
I'm going to be honest. I'm second-guessing my choice, but I do think it's perfect. I went with an actual Italian-American actor, and that is Christopher Walken.
Walken?
Yeah. Imagine Mario sounding like this. Luigi, what are you doing? We gotta step on the Goomba.
Nope.
It's a Koopa Troopa. A Bowser.
Nope.
Why you do this, you big...
He doesn't have the right cadence.
He has the perfect cadence.
The
more you think about it, the more you're gonna want it.
I'm voting for Messina because I can't vote for Walken for this one.
Yeah.
Sorry, Marshall.
Vote for LeBlanc over here because no.
I have never been rejected so far. That was just an immediate visceral reaction for both of you. Like,
that would have been so crazy.
That would be a great movie.
It would have been hard to follow.
The movie people would pan it.
People would love it.
No.
I'm calling it. They would love it. I've already lost this one though.
Who are you voting for?
I guess I'll go with Matthew LeBlanc. He still has star power.
Love it.
Does he though?
I don't know.
Hey, he does some sitcoms.
I guess. Like, I didn't watch Friends. To be honest, I tried so much, but the characters just all seemed like they were psychopathic in different ways. Especially the main character, Ross. Every time I watch anything with him, I'm like, this guy is narcissistic, and I'm pretty sure he lost custody of his son. There should be an episode one day where we just dedicate to all the things I hate about Friends.
Okay.
Every time I try to watch it.
We can work that in.
All right, so
I think we got a final list.
Who's the final list?
All right, so should we start bottom to top?
Yeah, let's go bottom to top.
All right, so Spike as Bradley Cooper, Kamek as Kristen Wiig, Cranky Kong as Clint Eastwood, Toad as Cillian Murphy, Donkey Kong as The Rock, Bowser as the iconic Michael Keaton.
Thank you.
Then we have Peach as Britney Spears.
Another icon.
Luigi as Bradley Cooper. And to top the show, Mario as Matt LeBlanc. There you go, Mr. Nintendo. Your final list.
Oh, I'm getting a message from Mr. Nintendo. Guys, and Noelle. Good job. Mr. Nintendo. XO.
He loves his XO.
Excellent.
He is very, this is kind of getting a little weird as a workplace relationship. Yeah. I'm not really... Can we report Mr. Nintendo to HR?
I say we collect our $5.
We should really collect our $5 and block him.
Yeah.
There is a lot of Speedo photos he's sending me.
Man, what an episode today.
He is very handsome, though.
More handsome than Will Arnett?
Nah, I don't know. I don't know.
We need to talk to you about this Will Arnett.
Like we really do. It's kind of a weird pull for you. But hey, not a good look.
All right, I'm just trying to get him to listen.
Okay.
Is it his deep voice?
What's that?
Look, we really got to wrap up the show.
I think his whole persona.
Look, we're hitting an hour here, so I'm going to wrap up the
persona.
show. Justin, can you tally up and tell us who won real quick while I go through it?
Oh, person-wise. Okay, so let's see.
You go ahead and tally it up.
1,
Listeners, if you go ahead and rate us 5 stars, that'd be awesome. You can find us on Apple, iTunes, Spotify, and a bunch of other podcasting networks we don't respect or I don't remember at the moment. Noelle, you've been a great guest. Thank you so much for being here. Would you like to shout out anything?
Yes, check out Critical Flick on YouTube. That is my husband's and I's movie channel, and we greatly appreciate your support.
Nice. Thank you so much for being here, Noelle.
Thank you.
Who was our final winner?
It is actually a 3-way tie.
Woo!
3 votes each we have.
Oh,
So
man.
Noelle had Bradley Cooper, the iconic Michael
Yes,
Keaton,
yes.
and Cillian Murphy. And Marshall, you had The Rock, Clint Eastwood, and Bradley. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Bradley Cooper is stretched. I didn't realize this till now. Between Spike and Luigi, but I think that can work. Too late now.
We talked about the whole thing.
I just got a message from Mr. Nintendo. It says, "You can't block me, Marshall," and Noelle is the true winner of the show.
Okay.
So thank you, Noelle. Congratulations on winning.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
And that's going to be it for this episode. We really got to take a wrap, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.